What if I told you there was a king who owned a country, not as its ruler but as his personal property? A man who was celebrated in Europe as a visionary but ruled over one of the worst genocides in history. His victims? Over 10 million people. And his weapon? Greed. This is the forgotten story of King Leopold II and how he turned an entire nation into a slave camp for profit. The year is 1885. Africa is being carved up by European powers like a pie. Britain, France, Germany, Portugal, all claiming territories. And then there's Belgium, a small country with a king who dreams of an empire. King Leopold II of Belgium had one problem. His country was too small to build a global empire like Britain or France. So he did something different. Instead of claiming land for his country, he claimed it for himself. At the Berlin Conference, Leopold lied to the world. He told them he wanted to help civilize Africa and end the slave trade. The world believed him. And just like that, the Congo, an area 80 times bigger than Belgium, became his personal property. But Leopold didn't want to civilize the Congo. He wanted rubber, a resource so valuable that it could make him richer than any European king. And to get it, he turned the entire country into a forced labor camp. Men were forced to collect rubber from deep in the jungle. If they failed to meet quotas, the punishment was brutal. Soldiers were ordered to cut off the hands of workers who didn't meet their targets, as proof of punishment. Entire villages were burned. Women were taken hostage. Children were starved. It wasn't just forced labor, it was a mass extermination. For years the world turned a blind eye. Belgium got rich. Leopold became a hero in Europe. But then one man noticed something strange. A young British journalist, Edmund Dean Morel, worked for a shipping company handling cargo from the Congo. He realized that while Congo ships were exporting massive amounts of rubber, nothing was coming back except guns and chains. It didn't make sense. If Leopold was helping the Congo, why were they sending weapons instead of goods? Morel became obsessed. He gathered evidence, published reports, and revealed the truth. Leopold wasn't helping Africa. He was running a death camp. Morel's reports shocked the world. Journalists, activists, and even Mark Twain and Arthur Conan Doyle joined the campaign against Leopold. Under pressure, Belgium was forced to seize control of the Congo in 1908. But the damage was already done. Over 10 million Congolese people had died under Leopold's rule. Leopold died in 1909, never facing justice. His crimes were swept under the rug and Belgium kept the profits. Today, the Congo is still recovering from Leopold's reign. The wealth stolen from Africa built Belgium's cities, while millions of Congolese lives were erased from history. This is why we must remember. Because history repeats itself. And sometimes the most dangerous men aren't the ones with armies, but the ones who hide their crimes behind a smile and a crown. Don't forget to like and follow for more historical stories that deserve to be heard.